Are you ready to make monkey bread? Hi, Ops. Are you ready to make monkey bread?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna need your biscuits. You got your biscuits?
Biscuit.
Remember, you get your biscuits.
Got your
Don't do
biscuits? You're gonna need some regular sugar, some cinnamon,
Oh, you're cinnamon?
and brown sugar, and then butter. And I'm using butter to grease my pan with too, or if y'all want to use spray. And if you haven't already, you need to turn your ovens on to 350. Get your oven started at 350.
Hold on.
So here comes the fun part. First, we're going to go ahead and make up our sugar and cinnamon mixture. So you need 1/3 a cup of white sugar.
1/3 cup of. All right.
White sugar.
Here you go.
This is what you're going to be rolling your biscuits in.
Put it in the bowl.
You know, a little extra never hurts. And then 2 teaspoons of your cinnamon. About 2 teaspoons, you know, a little more doesn't ever hurt either. So a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. Ready? And then you're going to stir that together so it's nice and mixed up. And this is what you're going to roll your biscuits in.
Let's see if Grandma's stirring. Stir it up.
Stir it up. Doesn't that smell good?
All right, here, you need to stir that up, Ops. Here, Mom's going to get a spoon to stir it up.
Hey, Ops.
Look, you see Grandma? Here, look, right here. Stir it up.
Stir it up.
All right.
And mix
Good
it.
job, Aubrey. Is it looking good there, Olivia and Sophia?
Yeah. Smells good.
Now here comes the fun part. This part's kind of scary sometimes, but it's pretty fun. So we're gonna open up our biscuits. Have you guys ever opened a can of biscuits before? Peel them open.
You peel it open.
Then you have to bang it on the side of the counter to make it pop open. Go bam, like that. And then it pops open and you have all your biscuits.
I always do that with that. I support it. I don't know where to start.
Looking good, Aubrey. Looking good.
All right, perfect.
Now, once you get your biscuits open, then you're going to want to take your big pan that you're going to cook in. And I'm just using, mine's an 8-inch round pan. You can use something that's square, about that size. And you can either use cooking spray on it or butter it with regular butter. Tara, are you having trouble back there?
No.
Yeah, okay.
So next, you're going to want to butter or grease your pan real quick before we roll out our biscuits.
Our pan.
You got it.
Did you get it, Sophia?
That was just a little trouble.
Just a little bit.
All right, watch Mom.
Oh, Mommy got them open. There we go.
Yeah, both of them.
Lots of butter so it doesn't stick, and then the butter will also melt and make them extra gooey. All right, mine's looking pretty good.
I'm gonna put the butter in. I know how. Mom, I know what to do.
Got it, Olivia?
You want to do the butter?
I know that's it.
All right. Then you can just kind of put your butter pan to the side. Now you should have 8 biscuits. Aubrey, look what you can do with your biscuit. You're going to take your biscuit and kind of tear it into pieces and then roll it into a little ball and put it in your cinnamon sugar. And then roll it around, and then after it gets a little bit of cinnamon on it, you can use a spoon or your fingers. You just toss it into your pan.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is just make a bunch of little cinnamon dough balls, okay?
Aubrey, make dough balls.
Little cinnamon dough balls.
Dough balls.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to try to piece them. You going to dance, Aubrey, while you're making your balls? What do you think, Hobbs?
I used to watch them maybe.
Good job, kiddos. Time to dance.
Oh,
There you go, Sophia. All right, there's the end of that song. Are we almost done rolling all the balls?
So Scott.
Yeah, so
What are you eating, Aubrey? Goldfish?
We got some Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams.
Cookies.
Yeah, Teddy Graham.
I've got a little bit of sugar left, or the cinnamon sugar, so I'm gonna just sprinkle it on top of mine because sugar.
have a
Anything
little
that's
bit of cinnamon thing.
This is whole.
Someone wants to eat the monkey already.
I like how
So the next thing, I guess, while the kiddos are finishing that up, you're gonna melt your butter, the quarter cup, a half a stick of butter, and then, or a quarter, half a stick of butter, and then it's a half a cup of brown sugar. And if you're doing it on the stove, you would boil it. So in the microwave, I'm guessing we'll do it for about 2 minutes or maybe a minute and a half, just so it gets real hot.
Wait, so half a stick of butter and then
Stick it in the microwave.
Girly. Your grandma said you can sprinkle
Sophia
yours.
and Olivia, why do you think this is called monkey bread?
you know what?
You have any guesses?
No.
I might sip it.
Because it's in little tiny balls, and so whenever you eat it, you're going to be picking it apart and eating it with your hands like a monkey eats. That's how it got its name. Isn't that silly?
I have a joke.
It's called monkey bread.
Yeah.
So when you get done with all your little balls, it should look kind of like this.
They said that Irish.
what?
They need to be close together.
How much is it, Mom?
And then after you get done with that, hey, Ops, and you're gonna pour your, after the hot butter comes out of the microwave, you're gonna pour that over the top of it. You'll let your moms help with that.
Hey, how long are you doing it in the microwave?
I did mine for 1 minute and 30 seconds, just so it doesn't like overflow, but that, and then you'll pour that over this.
What do we pour it over? Sorry. The brown sugar?
Yeah, take the half a cup of brown sugar and a quarter cup of butter and melt it in the microwave.
All right.
Ooh, that looks good, Olivia. Extra. I like extra.
What's gonna happen if all the sugar?
Oh, yep. Looks good. Mine's all bubbly.
Mix that up.
See, it's all bubbly and it's gonna be hot. So I'm just gonna stir that a little bit.
The butter
You can either,
smells.
I guess, pour it or spoon it over. Just be careful, don't burn yourself. So this kind of makes caramel. And then just see if I can do this one-handed. See, yeah.
It doesn't.
Butter.
And you're just gonna drizzle it over the top of it, so all the gooey stuff.
That's hot.
Does that look good, Aubrey?
Look at Grace.
Yum.
Ooh, yummy.
There it is. Okay, here's a trivia question for the moms and dads. What president used to eat this at all their holiday meals? Monkey bread was part of their holiday tradition. One of our kind of recent presidents, recent for me.
Bush.
He was from California.
California?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Ronald Reagan. Where you went to high school, Stephen and Tara? Yes, it was one of their. So does everybody have it ready? Does it look like this?
Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Obs? You have to cook it now. Look, you have to cook it. And it's I'm gonna do it about 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. And I'll stop recording now.
Ready. It's delicious.
All right. Don't touch it, it's really hot, but it should look all bubbly like this.
All right.
That looks good, Aubrey. It's really hot. Ow. Ow, I heard an ow.
All right, there's Lily's.
Ooh, that looks yummy, Olivia. And Sophia, those look good. And then I guess anytime you're ready to eat it, that looks like dinner to me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
No.
With a side of avocado, so.
Yeah.
she put steak in her water.